Joseph was the 11th son of Jacob and the firstborn of Rachel. He was deeply loved by his father, which led to jealousy among his older brothers. This story is a powerful lesson about jealousy, betrayal, faith, and God's divine plan. Jacob had 12 sons, but he favored Joseph the most because he was born to his beloved wife, Rachel, in Jacob's old age. To show his love, Jacob gave Joseph a beautiful coat of many colors. Joseph's brothers were furious. The coat symbolized Jacob's favoritism, making them resent him even more. Joseph then had two dreams that made things worse. The first dream, Joseph and his brothers were binding sheaves of grain in the field, and his sheaf stood upright while his brothers' sheaves bowed down to his. Second dream, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed down to him, symbolizing his entire family. His brothers hated him even more, believing he was saying he would rule over them. One day, Joseph's brothers were tending their flocks far from home, and Jacob sent Joseph to check on them. When his brothers saw him approaching, they plotted to kill him out of jealousy. Reuben, the eldest, convinced them not to kill Joseph, but to throw him into a dry pit instead, secretly planning to rescue him later. However, while Reuben was away, the other brothers saw a caravan of Ishmaelite traders traveling to Egypt. Judah suggested selling Joseph instead of killing him. They sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver to the traders, who took him to Egypt as a slave. To deceive their father, they took Joseph's coat, dipped it in goat's blood, and told Jacob that a wild animal had killed Joseph. Jacob was heartbroken and mourned deeply for his son. Joseph was sold to Potiphar, an Egyptian official and captain of Pharaoh's guard. Though a slave, he prospered because God was with him. However, his trials weren't over. Potiphar's wife falsely accused Joseph of wrongdoing, and he was thrown into prison. Yet, even in prison, Joseph found favor with the prison warden because of his wisdom and ability to interpret dreams. This gift would later bring him before Pharaoh and change his destiny. Though Joseph suffered betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment, he eventually rose to become second in command in Egypt. His wisdom in interpreting Pharaoh's dream led to Egypt's survival during a great famine. His brothers unknowingly came to him for food, fulfilling his dreams from childhood. Instead of seeking revenge, Joseph forgave them, showing that God used their evil actions for good.